Okay, so 8 years ago, I made it to 7-0, and I was actually signed by the the Tachi Palace, and I built a perfect record to 7-0, like I said, and I was up for a junior youth world WBC title, and I actually tore my shoulder 2 weeks before my title fight. I didn't even know what was wrong with me. The doctors didn't even know. So I just, I was out. I sat out for 8 years, and now that I'm back, I made my return 2015, December 5th, at the State Mart Center in front of 13,000 people. Made a very successful 8-year return, and knocked my opponent out in just the first round. I broke my hand in that fight. Took me a little time to recover, but now I'm back making my second appearance, and I'll be fighting this Saturday at the Tachi Palace. I'm happy to be back. This is pretty much a dream come true again. You know what I mean? And I would have never thought that I would be stepping back in the ring. I had a top prospect. I was one of the youngest coaches in the world to have a signed fighter. So, always seeing a ring and always, gave me the urges to want to come back. So, like the promoter said, Rick Meridian, if I get through this fight, I'll be up for another title shot at the end of this year, which is crazy, Hey, well, it got real when I got the surgery and I recovered. I did therapy and recovered for about a year. So that's when it got real for me. So now that I possibly can be up for this title fight. After this fight, got to get through this opponent first. Yeah, things are definitely getting real. Oh, I love being in the ring. I'm actually promoting my very own boxing event at the Chichanti Park Grizzly Stadium. I'm featuring the best fighters from around the world and in the nation with Mark Castro. Yeah. So I'm very excited to be here, man. I'm very ambitious and I like staying busy and I want more, man. Let's keep it going.
Talk about that. Talk about transitioning from a fighter to a promoter, because it's two different ball games.
Well, I'm moving up in the game. I started off as a fighter. I coached fighters, managed fighters, and now I'm moving on up to become, one of the youngest promoters out here. So I feel like, I'm that much more master at my craft now. And, I'm excited, man. I just can't wait, man. October 23rd. I can't wait, man. Right now it's just fighting the anticipation and a little bit of the weight. But other than that, come Saturday, man, I'm going to feel good, and hopefully I can put on a good show for the people. Much love. Thank you for everything, man. I appreciate everybody. I'm sure everybody knows that already. I'm genuine, and I'm actually fighting for Caitlin. So this is the fight for Caitlin, and I'm donating most of my proceeds to this little girl. So the help with your guys' purchases from the T-shirts and tickets is going to a great cause, and much love, everybody. I hope to see you guys there.